Welcome to Turner Tools, your source for EdTech tips and tricks from a teacher librarian. Today we are delving deep into Noodletools. If you want to up your research game, keep watching. And also remember to like and subscribe as it helps out the channel. Now for Noodletools. The Toolbar. The My Project screen lists all the projects that you have active and/or have created. It will also list any projects that you have been added to as a collaborator. You will not see any student projects on this screen. The second item, inboxes, will only be listed for educators. This is where student projects will live. An inbox works a bit like a Google Classroom assignment or shared folder. The last item in the menu is comments. This will display the total number of unread comments, including new comments. Creating a project. While on the My Project screen, you will click on the green New Project button. You will give the project a title. I have found the best formula with the project title is to have students put in their class period, then last name, first name, and topic if available. This will help organization later when viewing student projects. There are 3 citation styles. For the most part, K-12 schools use MLA. As a history major, in undergrad, my favorite is Chicago. Psychology and sciences tends to use APA. I just love those footnotes in Chicago. After citation style, you will pick a citation level. I found that for most projects, Starter is completely sufficient. This is especially true if students are using the product for the first time. In K-12, I tend to encourage students to either use Starter or Junior. This cannot be changed once the project is started. Let's look at the differences between each of the levels. Citation levels, Starter. Once I click on the project, I am immediately taken to the sources. I highly recommend that students put in their sources before beginning to take notes. It makes things much easier for them in the long run. To create a source, you will click on the green New Source button in the top right corner. You will then need to select the type of source. I have a website, so click on the Website button. Then I select the Web Page button. Next, fill out the boxes. When clicking on each box, an eye icon will appear. By clicking on the icon, you will see more information about what information goes into that box. First, fill in the URL, then the date of the website. This can usually be found either at the top in the case of an article or blog, or at the bottom near the copyright symbol. Next, you will click on the word today, and today's date will be autofilled. Then on to the creator of the source. For a web page, this is not always possible to find, and this is the case for this web page, so I will skip it. I will then fill in the web page or document article title. If the source does not have a title, you can provide a description in that space. Then on to the website. You will notice that there's a red asterisk next to the name of the website. This means the information is required. You cannot save the citation without including this information. This is usually located next to the logo. On to the publisher. The publisher can usually be found next to the copyright symbol and year at the bottom of the website. There is also a space for students to write an annotation of the source. This could include how they utilize the source during their research and could be completed later. If you are using Noodletools as a way to create a reading log, you could also have students put a book review in that space. In the past, I have also used the space to have students fill out the credibility of the source. Once you are finished, you can click Save. At any time, you can edit any citation by clicking on the 3 dots next to the source or clicking on that source. On the sources screen, you can also pop out to the source by clicking the icon underneath the word website under media type. Therefore, your citation list becomes a list of bookmarks for a project. Citation levels, junior level. Now I'm going to go back to my projects and show you the same process with the junior level. You will notice that there are more citation options on this level. One of the ideal ones is View/Heard Live. This can be a video or recording. Let's look at the database this time. Most databases provide you with the citation. Noodletools does allow you to copy and paste citations. In addition, Gale projects have integration with Noodletools that allows you to export directly into a project. Let's check it out. Once in the citation, you can click Copy and Paste a Citation. At this point, really, you can choose any citation type to get that copy and paste a citation. But it's best to either choose database or web page if that is what you're going to do. Citation levels, advanced. Let's go on to my advanced project. Under advanced, you will see that we have the same headings, but if I click on website or any of the others, there is quite a few different options. I tend to find that this level is helpful if you are doing scholarly research. If you will be looking at items that are beyond the scope of a video, web page, physical newspaper, book, or magazine, take a look at all of these options. This can be a bit overwhelming for most students, and they tend not to be sure which selection to make. To be honest, it gives more types of sources than most students are going to use. In the past, I have used this type of citation level with AP and college level courses. Importing from Gale. Using Gale, you are able to import any source from Gale with the click of a button. When using the import feature in Gale product, you will be able to choose the project to put the source into. It will default to the last project that you had open. When importing, it will select the resource type upon importing into Noodletools. Sometimes this resource from Gale is a book, and sometimes it will say database. It just depends on the origin of the source. Gale and many databases are a bit like Google. You are referencing the original source of that material.
Thank you for tuning in to Turner Tools. Remember to like and subscribe. I hope you learned something new to help you make awesome happen. Have a fabulous day.